My nephew spit in my daughter's food and said, "Go ahead, eat it." My sister laughed, and my mom didn't say a word while my daughter cried. A week later at dinner, I showed everyone proof that my nephew was actually adopted, and he couldn't stop crying. My daughter Emma was reaching for her mac and cheese when my nephew Tayler leaned over and spit directly into her bowl, a wet glob that landed in the center with a soft plop. "Go ahead," he said, grinning. "Eat it." Emma froze, her fork hovered in the air. She was 6 years old. The dining room at my parents' house smelled like pot roast and candle wax. Sunday dinner, the whole family around the table. My sister, Claire, her husband, Rob, my mom, my dad, me, and the kids. Emma looked at me, eyes wide and wet. "Mom." Tayler laughed, loud and sharp. Claire smiled into her wine glass. "Boys will be boys." I looked at my mother. She was cutting her meat, knife scraping the plate. She didn't look up. "Mom," I said, "did you see what he just did?" She chewed slowly. Kids play rough sometimes. "Dude, he spit in her food." Claire sighed. "Emma's fine. She's being dramatic." Emma's lip trembled. A tear rolled down her cheek. I stood, picked up her plate, walked it to the trash. "We're leaving," I said. My mother finally looked up. "Don't make a scene, Nicole." "I'm not." Claire rolled her eyes. "Seriously? Over this?" I took Emma's hand. She was crying now, silent and shaking. No one said sorry. No one told Tayler to apologize. We walked out. At home, Emma sobbed into my shoulder. She didn't understand why no one stood up for her. I didn't have a good answer, but I had a memory. Years ago, when Claire got pregnant with Tayler, there was a fight. She'd screamed at Mom in the driveway. I was 19, home from college. You can't tell anyone. This is my choice. I never asked. Tayler was born 8 months later, but I remembered the panic in her voice. The next day, I started digging. Claire had listed me as an emergency contact years ago. I requested her old medical records, found adoption agency paperwork in a shared family Dropbox my dad had made and forgotten about. Private adoption, closed records, finalized when Tayler was 3 days old. Claire and Rob weren't his biological parents. I took screenshots, saved everything. Then I went quiet. For the next week, I smiled at family texts, liked Claire's photos, replied to Mom's forwards. I acted normal. Claire posted a photo of Tayler at soccer practice. My boy, my world. I hearted it. The following Sunday, Mom texted the group. "Mom, dinner at 5, everyone come." I replied, "We'll be there." We arrived on time. The dining room smelled like garlic bread. Everyone was already seated. Tayler kicked his feet under the table. Claire poured wine. Rob scrolled his phone. Emma held my hand tight. Dinner started. Small talk, blinking forks. Halfway through the meal, I pulled out my phone. "I wanted to share something," I said. Everyone looked up. I opened my photos, turned the screen toward the table. The first image, adoption agency letterhead, Claire and Rob's signatures at the bottom. "This," I said calmly, "is Tyler's adoption paperwork." The room went silent. Claire's fork clattered. "What?" I swiped to the next image, the closed adoption agreement. "Tayler isn't your biological son. You adopted him when he was 3 days old." Mom's face went white. Dad set down his knife. Tayler looked at Claire, confused. "Mom?" "Shut up," Claire hissed, voice shaking. I swiped again. Claire's medical records. No pregnancy, no delivery. "You've been lying to him his whole life." Rob stood. "Where did you get that?" "Dad's Dropbox. Important documents." Tyler's eyes filled with tears. "Mom, what is she talking about?" Claire reached for him. "Baby, it's complicated." "You're adopted," I said, looking at Tayler. "They never told you." Tyler's face crumpled. He started crying, deep, choking sobs. Claire stood, shaking. "You're a monster." "No," I said. "I'm the person whose daughter you let cry while your son spit in her food." I looked at my mother. She sat frozen. "You didn't say a word. You told me not to make a scene." I stood, picked up my purse. So I didn't. I made a choice. Emma slid off her chair and took my hand. Tyler sobbed. Claire tried to hold him. He pushed her away. Mom's voice cracked. "Nicole, please." "Boys will be boys," I said. "Right?" Behind us, Tyler screamed, "You're not my real mom?" I opened the door. Emma beside me. Full story on the channel linked below.